drizzled with a spicy Korean style sauce. You won't be able to resist these little nuggets. This is my spicy Korean fried cauliflower. Wow, these things are so addictive, guys. Just you wait. I mean, I could polish off a whole plateful on my own, so I would recommend making a little more than you think you need if you're going to be sharing them. Let's make our spicy sauce first of all. I'm going to start off with some Korean gochujang chili paste. So this is like a fermented chili paste. It adds a whack of spice and a whack of flavor. I always keep some in my fridge. And some tomato paste. So tomato paste does two things. It gives us a nice color, but it also adds a savory umami flavor, kind of kickstarts the flavor if you like. And I want some brown sugar. And let's do a little bit more sweetness here. Some honey, some soy sauce, and some mirin, a Japanese cooking wine. Now this only needs a few seconds once it starts simmering. It's just enough heat to dissolve the sugar in there. But don't leave it unattended because it can burn really easily. Okay, that's looking good. Look at that gorgeous color and that thick sticky texture. Just what we want there. Now that has a good kick of spice, but not too spicy. And I love that little bit of sweetness and that little saltiness from the soy. Perfect. So now let's get on to doing our cauliflower. And one of the things that you guys know by now, but I hate having unnecessary mess. No one wants to be cleaning up when they don't have to be. So there's a particular way that I slice my cauliflower which reduces the amount of mess. So I find if you concentrate on the stem part rather than cutting into the florets, you don't get so much kind of cauliflower fluff everywhere. So just slice through the stem, and then just break open the cauliflower, and then just keep doing that with each of these pieces. Slice through the stem, break it open. Okay, now I want some nice cute little florets here. But just sort of wiggle your knife in here and break this into little pieces. Bite-sized pops. Now for the batter, super simple but critical you get just the right amounts of each of these ingredients. We want some plain flour, that's all-purpose flour depending on where you live, some corn flour, also called cornstarch depending on where you live. It can get very confusing, all these different names. And a little bit of baking powder, just give that a mix. A little pinch of salt. Just give that a mix, and some cold water. Now the cold is important because the cold batter hitting the hot oil is what gives us the crispy. Okay, so this is the kind of texture that you're looking for, sort of like a crepe batter thickness. Now let's just test my oil temperature. I like to stick in a wooden chopstick or a wooden spoon. I'm just looking for those furious little bubbles, which I can see. And now my cauliflower goes in. And now let's just drop these guys in here. Now frying in batches here is another crucial step. If you overcrowd your pan whenever you're deep frying, you're going to be reducing the temperature of the oil too much. And the lower the heat of the oil, the more you tend to get soggy and not crispy. Okay, so these are looking wonderful. So satisfying deep frying something until it's beautifully crispy. Now just drain those on some paper towel. Look at all these beauties. Just check out how crispy these are. If I just slice into one here, you can have a look. Perfectly cooked through the center, nice and soft in there. Yum. Now at this point I want to get my sauce ready before I polish off the whole tray of cauliflower. Now I'm just heating it up and it looks a little thick to me since it cooled down, so I'm going to add a little bit of water. You just kind of want a sticky pouring consistency here. So So now I just pile up my little cauliflower pops, drizzle over some of that gorgeous sauce. And now some sesame seeds and a little sprinkling of spring onion. Now, there are two ways to devour these. One is serve it as a party favour. Everyone can just pick up little bites, or you can serve it with some steamed rice as a meal. Either way, it's going to be delicious. And it's like, you know how cauliflower has that beautiful creaminess to it? So you've got like creaminess in the centre, and then the crispy batter, and then that spicy sauce. All just perfect symphony. If you've got any comments or questions, pop them below, and if you enjoyed the video, why not hit that subscribe button plus the little bell one, and that way you'll get notified every time I release a new video. Thanks guys!